Hello and welcome back to another painting video. Today we are going to be painting this Omega Sentinel for our Sentinel Force for Marvel Crisis Protocol. We're going to start off by probably painting her face first. I'm going to do kind of like a combination of like the classic Omega Sentinel with like the red skin and like this hybrid one. So I'm going to, that's why I did this white prime on it. So we're gonna do with the Blood Angel's red is what we're gonna do for the reds on her. We're gonna be working through our Sentinel Force here. We only have one more model after this to paint, and then we're done with the Sentinels. And then once that's done, my plan is to move to Cities of Sigmar. So we'll finish our Cities of Sigmar army. And then hopefully by then the codex and stuff will be out for the new Imperial Guard, and then we'll be able to kind of adapt accordingly to that, because you know they're going to change some points around and they're going to change kind of a lot of stuff. So I just want to be a little mindful before I start building all this stuff and painting it that it's going to still be usable. That's kind of my fear right now, is that a lot of it's going to be kind of up in the air. So yep, but I did change out one of the models. I'm going to use a Valkyrie in that army, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to paint it on this channel because they're so big, but anyway, back to the red. We can be a little bit sloppy here because that outline we're going to be painting with a black. So we can be a little less cautious here. But we want to avoid hitting that circle, so try your best. It does go over. Like that. Is her whole butt red? Because it looks like kind of goes in here and under this piece. I can hear like this whole side bit, maybe to her butt. Maybe just the outside of the butt, not the inner butt. No, I'm using these technical terms, but there's this separation here with like a symbol on the back. So I'm not going to do the inside of the butt area, just the outside of the butt area. This like got primed a lot better than the other one. These models were fun to put together. I like the Sentinels in Marvel, so I'm excited to play with them. It's like a more fleshed out force now, instead of just the 3 models that we had before with Cassandra. Because before, frankly, I didn't even know who Cassandra Nova was, and then they had her in the Deadpool movie. I was like, are they trying to make this lady a thing? Like, is this lady actually a thing or whatever? So I'm glad I have Bastion and stuff now to fill out the army, and Nimrod. Okay, so that's the red. Oh no, we got some more red in like these little spots here. Let's just dot those while we can, and we'll come back through and clean all this up like normal after we get all the other stuff in. You don't have to get these back ones because they are very difficult to get it, but We did. Okay. So now let's switch to a black. We're just gonna go to this dark gray color. Give it a shake. Get a little bit of water on our brush, just a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna go and we're going to kind of panel line all these spots here. It might be a little too watery. You can see it trying to kind of go into the gaps and stuff, which I do not want. Okay, there's that one. Gotta get, it goes up here. And then it goes across, under. We'll get this piece here, kind of go to the back, and just get these like raised bits that they have here. That's kind of like this woven situation on her back. And then we're gonna do the same on this side. Just get that. Just gotta kind of maneuver the model to where you can hit the spots the best that you can. Don't push too hard, just kind of let it fall on the top of the raised portion. You won't have to worry about hitting the red part as much. Just be careful of the bottom of the foot here. And then get the rest of this kind of back piece over there, and then fill in here. And then the neck has like a little seal on it as well that we're doing. That'll help clean up the red that we did earlier. If we can get in there. And remember, if you can't see it, is it worth your time? Probably not. So this right here is all extra. It's all extra credit. You don't got to do that. Okay. So that is that. And there's like some weird black lining on like some of this stuff here. I'm not like mega familiar with the Omega Sentinels. I'm just gonna get the little like in-betweens of the joints and stuff that we can see. Probably like on the gun as well, like right here. Okay. I think that's good. Now what I want to do is take some of that white, which is the matte white, that's what we primed with, and we're going to put a little down and just clean up any of those spots that the red hit. on like the shoulders and stuff right here. And on the little thingies, anything that you can also bring up the color a bit on some of it. Some like highlights, I guess. Just give it a little extra glance over to make sure that the colors are where we want them. Okay. And then to kind of help tie it with the rest of our models, I'm gonna give her the blue violet hair because that's the color that I use for like the purple on the Sentinels. So I want her to kind of match with it. So also I want to give her like pink hair, which was pretty cool. But I think the purple hair I want on mine because just to help sell it as part of the Sentinel force. So we're just gonna put, get in there. That's why we didn't really care when we hit right here with the paint, because we were gonna go back through, get everything painted. The problem with this model is that it is on like those little, it's just kind of on these tentacles, which is this is the only real problem I had with the Sentinel models, is that they're all floating for the new ones. Like there's no like just standing one. Like Nimrod's floating, Bastion's floating, the Prime Sentinels are floating. Like they don't all, like give a tactical rock, right? Like I guess one of the Prime Sentinels does have a tactical rock, but want more tactical rock representation. And just basic standing poses would be nice. Just because this is a miniature game, these models are handled, right? They're not just display pieces. So getting it to where, maybe I'll do like a blend into some pink, might be cool for her hair. Let's give that a shot. So let's just kind of put here, get some water on our brush, and just kind of get there. There, and then we'll get our pink, which is here, our squid pink, and then we will water that down as well, and just kind of bring that towards the ends a bit. Do some like underpainting here. I'm just kind of mixing the two colors together to give that like a transition color. And then get just the pure pink at the very ends. Like that. Then we'll go back into the white, because we did hit some of the armor and stuff, and these like little tubules. Just want to make sure that those are clean. Okay, now we're gonna get some metallic color. just going to kind of hit the ends here. And some of these like parts of the hoses. Go here, get like these guys. Then maybe some like parts on the gun here, like that. And we'll take our gray color, our dark gray, and mix it with a little bit of the metallic here, just to help kind of tie this stuff together. And then we'll get some more of that gray, and then they get some of these other pieces here. There's like a hose cover on this piece. Some pieces there. Some more metallic down on some of these hoses. Like this hose right here. And she's like on a metallic, like sticky outy piece that's on the floor for some reason. Maybe she like took down a plane or something. Who knows what the story is? We get to decide. Okay. And then we are going to take our black wash, our non-oil, and we are going to be putting it over the whole model. It's going to help us get those panel lines, all that stuff. If we go too heavy and stuff, if we want to bring the white back more, we can just paint over the white later, and then it'll, you know, like with highlights and stuff, and then I'll bring it back. So once this dries. But she is a primarily white model, so just getting, and she is floppy. The hair. Get the hoses on the back. Okay, and then what we can do is we can get our wet brush and kind of go back over it, and that'll help bring some of that wash down. help wipe some of it off. But it's already dulling pretty good, so. Just try to clean your brush every once in a while. Here, and then our last step is to go over the base with a medium sea gray. And just paint in the rocky ground, kind of lightly, just kind of with light pressure, and just kind of preserving the bumps and cracks and stuff in the ground. And there we go. That is our Omega Sentinel. Oh, there's my cat. For Marvel Crisis Protocol. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Oh, kitty.